Guardians. Guess what we're doing? It's Chambers. You knew it would be Chambers when you said, what are we doing? You knew deep in your soul it was Chambers. Mystics up first. We're gonna be doing you and Chambers. I did some Yama yesterday. For the first time. Got a drop. It was sick. Got the groovy little teleport scroll here. I'm so proud of me. Unfortunately, we're doing Vasa before Tecton, so we'll just have to deal. Fortunately, I guess we didn't drink the range. Whoopsies. Well, on the plus side, we do have thieving, so we don't have to lose all of our stats. Seriously? Okay, that's weird. Yeah, screw it, we're just gonna lose our stats. Okay, well, we can get to the next little homie here. Without losing too much. That'd be great. Great. A rough start. Suppose for Vasa, it's perfectly fine. The stat loss is not fine, but everything else is fine. Sorry for the late start today. I had to update some drivers on my computer. Slowed me down. Slowed it all down. Bum, 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 bum. The lady with a ship on her head. Fascinating, because I noticed his conversations over the outfit. Using a posh accent. The lady with a ship on her head. I couldn't tell from the title if that was a child's book or if that was an adult book that just had a very strange name. I want to look it up. Doo 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 doo. This is taking a while, isn't it? Goodness. Madam Poppenstans. Madam Poppenstans? Her name is Madam Poppenstans? Sorry, Poppenstans. It's funny. It doesn't need to be Poppenstans. I want to look it up. Do, 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 do. lady. Not exactly the most popular thing, but highly rated. Yeah. Originally published in 1990, a very pretentious time in American history. Yes, Madame Poppinstance decides to decorate her hair with seashells in a desperate attempt to win the prize for the best headdress at the fancy dress ball. All right, well, I mean, yeah, it seems like it's quite the read. As long as you're introducing the kiddo to classics, amazing classic literature like that. Or it sounds perfect. All right, we need 1 to 3 bats. Actually need more than that, don't we? I don't really know that I want to do more Yama after yesterday. It was fun, but clearly it's one piece of content I'm going to have to like stick my heels in and grind. Figure out how to do it. It's going to take some practice. Believe it or not, the less than 30 minutes we did it was not the most practice. Just don't know if I want to do that right now. I think we got other things to work on. We got fish to fry, baby. We got to get the back 5 back here that we're so desperately owed. I don't think we need any of this health, really. Bro, go to Crystalia, do some Wildy Slayer with me. Let's do it. Let's lock in the Wildy. It's early. It's easy. Let's do it. Come on now. I tossed Wildy Slayer on the other day. 2 days ago. I should have done that before starting here. There's just some easy stuff. What? I don't have 2 inventory spots? That's sad. There's some easy. It's dragons, I think is what I have. Black dragons. That's not so bad. And revs, you get a cool little rev weapon. Be revved up. Or you could get a superior, because superiors drop more commonly in the wilderness. You got lots of options here. Lots of cool stuff. All right, here we see our boy. Little sleepy guy. Work. No, the crystal, you idiot. The crystal. Go around. Raider demon. That's not bad. You can cannon them. It's really not a bad task in the wilderness. Truth be told, you've gotten blessed. Get a Ring of Wealth and View scroll. Get some sick clues out there. Take Emberlight too. You have it, the new little Demon Bane weapon. Obviously you don't risk it, but that would be an absolute way to cook out there. Really cut them up, wouldn't you? Think we're gonna get it? I don't think we're gonna get it. We have to hit real big hits every single time. Nope. Emberlight, the new one? The new one does not. Doesn't have any charges. You charge it, you charge the other one up fully. Arc light or whatever. Lights. You charge it up fully, and then Emberlight doesn't ever have any charges once you get the synapse. but you need the synapse. Then it makes it so the ancient shards for the catacombs are completely useless, but that's a separate issue. Okay, where's the bacon? That's something. Big hit. Hey, that was a big hit. Okay, we can take him out with any of these shots. Or we can keep playing. Oh, let's chase him around the room. Goodness. That's right. We're overloading right freaking now. Just need one set of planks. A bigger set of planks. Twice baked. Ooh, I love a twice baked. Potato skins and twice baked. Oh, yeah, dude. Those are the ways. That's probably my favorite way to eat a potato, to be honest. I love stuffed in other stuff. Yeah, you can mash them, whatever. Make them real cheesy mashed potatoes. That's good. That's good. There's no shade. But twice baked. Those are special. Alright, well, we're just going to do one hammer, because that's all we can afford. Ah, we got a second hammer. Neat. And it landed. Bacon. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right. You can do bacon and egg. You can do cheese. You can do ham in there. Oh, the opportunities here, man. The variations. So much room. Little chive, little green onion, you know? Gonna get real fancy. I hate you so much. I'm trying to run around more efficiently, and I think I'm making myself worse. Good. Hey. No, thank you. One revive, please. Actually, let's do another overload, just so it lasts through Ice Demon. Why not? We have the health. And we get points for using the health. How foolish would we be not to do that, right? Be so foolish. Really go for that potato you're describing right now. I'm gonna go ahead and build. And then just dump. Just dump. We're good. Doom, 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 doom. This is Memorial Day weekend. It's so weird. It's so funny. It's so funny. I never check Instagram, and then I go on and check, and I'm like, huh, that's dumb. That's really funny. Is it? That's what I was gonna ask. If you had time off, but if it's busy, I'm gonna assume Probably not, but maybe you get that sick tip money, you know? It doesn't really feel like one of those holidays that people tip so well. Whenever I worked in customer service, people would go, can't believe you have to work on Christmas, and then they'd give a tip. Which on the one hand is like, I'm working because you're here. And on the other hand is like, thank you. Money. But I can't imagine Memorial Day is really the most sympathetic holiday. How are we doing there, Demon? Ready, 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 ready. Go for it. Doom, doom, doom. Well, this is Ice Demon. I guess after this one, we'll have coffee. Feels like a really slow raid. It's only been 15 minutes. It feels super slow. I've only done a couple extra raids this week. Oh, there's the Yama kills. I got that ether thing. So that's kind of neat, I guess. We did 4 kills, I guess. 380 soul runes, 2 teleport scrolls, a supply drop, and the ether stuff. Which, really, the ether stuff is going to be helpful. Everything else. We'll probably need to solo the boss at some point. But I'll just keep waiting for it to keep developing, you know? Methods, techniques, strats. Go through all of them. We got more than enough to do with Chambers, Fosani. Those are just the here things when we're streaming things. There's plenty of other off-streamy things. I've been trying to get better about doing corp off-stream, just to keep inching forward. So I've got a small pile of corp kills. The chance that I'm going to stream getting something at corp is as close to 0 as you can get, really. I just don't see that being a fun thing to stream. We got the combat achievements there. I think we did some of those on stream, but otherwise. Ugh. Boo. What else is there? We got the Fosani stuff. Oh, so for the list for this year, we got something done yesterday, I think. Is mastering mastering mixology is on the list. We got that done yesterday. Yay, yay, switch that off the list. Yay, check mark. Yay. Big stuff, big stuff. I gotta go get coffee while this is harvesting. Well, it's farming. So I'm gonna go get coffee. What else is on this list? 5 pets. It's been a terrible year for pets. Alright, I'll be right back. Get coffee. And we're back. Boom, 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 boom. So Master Mixology's done. I suppose we should go redeem the log over there. Partly because it's done, but also because if we redeem the log, I can do Vorkath trips without having to stop to bank the bones. You just grind them up, toss them in the little secondary container. Also, potion storage, right? Forget that's a thing. Legitimately forget that potions can be stored in potion storage. Boom, boom, boom. Easy clues is on the list. I don't know what the next thing I want to do is think. I feel like I should remain locked in on upgrade content, especially things like corp, things that are rather tedious but very long. I don't know. That's just my thinking right now. We're doing this together, though. So if you just really want to watch me kill a bunch of corp, I can accommodate. There we go. Let's go! Time to get bonky. No seed pods. He's got no seed pods. How are you going to slay without seed pods? Beautiful. Only like 2 GP, right? To the store! Oh, I guess if I'm working on corp, I'm actually working on the jar tab. The jar goal for the year. Arcanes and all that's not on the list, but all jars is on the list. So mastering mixology was the first step to doing long form, I guess you could call it. Long form Vorkath. There's a combat achievement for doing like 10 kills without leaving or something like that. So the goal right now is to be able to do that. Whee. So help. Oh, I got a Hydra combat achievement this week, accidentally. I was playing around with the Dragon Hunter crossbow at Hydra as I got to the last 10 kills of the task. I think I could do faster. I got the Master one, and I think I could do the... I'm pretty sure I could do the GM one. The Grandmaster one is literally 2 seconds faster than the one I got, and I hadn't taken Thralls. I didn't take Claws. I didn't take anything to really leverage damage. I think I can do better. I think I can shave 2 seconds off. Just need a whole bunch of bolt procs again. Super duper durable. Yeah, girl. Pretty much it for the weekly recap, I guess, for things I've done off stream. I guess I did some Calvarion. And as I mentioned, Black Dragons in the Wilderness for the task. But nothing of note from Calvarion. And only one key from the Black Dragon so far. I need to have a day where I just farm a bunch of the topaz. Just like a lifetime supply. Every time I do it, I get like enough. And it's always like 40, 50. It's not 40, 50. It's like 20 at most. And I feel like it's a lifetime supply, but it's not. I need to just lock in for Slayer bracelets and just harvest an actual lifetime supply. At least 100, you know, something crazy that's just going to last half. Trover parchment, those are very expensive. They are, if you apply it to an item, it makes it so if somebody kills you, instead of getting that item, they get, I think it's 500,000 GP or something. It's an item protecting device for the Wilderness. Unnecessary, very expensive, very handy. People use them on clues. Yeah, they drop in 2s. Congratulations. Good money for deaths, Death's Coffer, if you're not interested in protecting anything. I never use them. I just have them. I guess I should drop them in Death's Coffer. PvPers, you won't use them a lot. So once you're skulled, you can still protect stuff. I think. Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't work if you're skulled. If you're the recipient. That would make more sense. Slurp derby derp derp slurby derby derp. Slurp derp derp derby derp. It's like one of the most expensive drops you can get in the Wildy Camp, right? It's like 1,000,000 GP. That's pretty good. Pretty good, you're welcome. Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the most expensive. Because they drop in 2s, and I think each one is 500,000. They have limits on what you can protect, though, which I always find to be kind of annoying. You can't protect a Ring of Welcome Viewed. 1.9? Oh man, maybe they're up to 1,000,000 each. That's crazy. What? This will be okay. There we go. We're good. Yeah, I would. If you have any interest in death scoffering them or, you know, using them. Yeah, definitely. I bank pretty much anything that's above like 200k though. And then Ring of Wealth imbued scrolls I always bank immediately because they're actually useful. Magic Shortbow scrolls. I know I should, but I'm really generous to PKers with those guys. I just don't care so much. They're nice for Death Scoffer, but the convenience of not banking them, I mean, just keep killing stuff. Convenience is too high. Wonder if you're gonna make more money doing a Slayer task, or I'm gonna make more running Chambers of Zarek. If I were betting, I would bet on you. Our luck here has been so bad. 100% I would bet on you. It is a much safer bet. We're cooking. Oh boy. Speaking of cooking, my girl made some baked goods yesterday. Oh, so excited. I had a nibble and they were good, but I don't like to eat too many baked goods unless I have milk. Well, there are certain ones. She made banana bread. If I have milk or coffee, either or, perfect bread. Didn't have milk. Didn't want to make coffee because this was late in the day. So now, we have some leftover bread and coffee. Oh. The dream. You're not ready yet. There you go. Of all the thralls to summon. Lordy, when are we gonna do Yama? You're gonna come? You have an Imperlite? You get your Purging Staff. You get your Imperlite. You get your Twisted Synapse, Tormented Synapse, whatever. You get that Synapse. We'll just hang out at you. Yeah. All right. Well, I can wait. I'm sure you've already done well got these things. I'm sure you are at the edge of your seat to get that Synapse. Oh, he has. Actually, that was sarcasm, but okay, well played. Keep that close to the chest. Shock the world with it. Respect. How did we miss? Didn't miss that, did we? You like it? I'm on the fence. Are you doing solos? Ah, or team? I was doing teams yesterday, but I felt like I was getting a little bit more than I like during a boss. A little rough. I was doing with one of the homies, so it doesn't really matter. He was chill. He was cool. But you know, sometimes you just feel when it's like, I'm not providing much for your Yama experience, am I? You're really helping me out. I haven't done solo. I did solo while he was getting food, but didn't finish the kill. I just did it to like piddle fart around. Holy cow, we've had like 6 procs in here. Lost more health to ourselves than we have home. You can take him out in 2 hits. You can take him out this hit. Maybe this one. Okay. Procking for a 2 on 12. There it is. It's very good. Very efficient. Very white. Very white. We were doing melee to start at Yama, and then we did mage on phase 3. He's like, this is the most chill way. And I said, okay. He wasn't Dono flying. I think it's Dono flying is what people call it now. He wasn't doing any of that stuff. Do we go in here or do we finish out our Slayer task and come back? Bum 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 bum. It's just black dragons, but it's in the wilderness. Ooh, scary. So, it takes a bit of doing. Go back in here. Stay locked in, boys. Vasa. Vasa to start? Oh, it's a doable raid, but Vasa sucks butt cheeks. Ugh. To start, too. Holy hell. Alright. Now, Zordy, that chest was worth 700,000. So, you're really going to have to get it together. We are currently... Let's see, Zordy's slaying. We're seeing who can make more money. Zordy made 1.9 mil in a greater demon kill. And we're at 700,000 in that whole chamber. So, we'll see. We'll see. I'm confident we will stay trending behind you, but you never know. That's the whole magic of raids, isn't it? You never know. We're actually gonna... We're gonna do something. Let's see, it's Vasa into Tecton. But Vasa has all the health, so we're gonna actually orb down a lot. Seems good. Then we're gonna take hard food. Bruh, do you know how long you know how long a raid takes? There's no way we catch up quick. We might catch up eventually. Okay, there is no guardian, so we're just gonna take the Void Waker and scoot along. It's only 60 mil. Jeez. Shout out to bots for helping all my main account homies realize their dreams. Just giving them items, bringing that market down. Not the bond market though. How much is a bond? This is gonna hurt. I just typed in bomb. 13 mil. Owie. Alright, let's go. Wee. I don't want to see that. Get that on my face. I actually don't need any bonds. I'm just always curious about the price. Just the fluctuation. Right, we're going to get through this with 1 manta ray. That's our redeeming food. That is our way. Our true. We didn't heart. I didn't know imbue heart. That's weird. Oopsies. I was too excited to start cooking. Wasn't so bad. He's not where we want him to be. We want him to be about half health. 68, which is above half. For those of you who aren't mathematicians, it's above half. 68% is above 50%. 50% is half. Felt like a really good switch, and then we literally... We're good. It's fine. Just keep cooking. Even if you get a Laren's key, Zordy, you're going to remain comfortably positioned. So the Laren's key is like 200,000 or something. And if we're making 700,000, half mil, and we've had raids go as low as 30,000. And that's what, a rune play body drop or something? A rune, I don't remember exactly what the demons are killing drop. Certainly rune that helps. Ooh, a 35. 32. Ah. 25 is all you had left. There it is. Whew. I love a Vasa kill. Alright. Let's get overloaded. We can't even do the overload. It's Tecton, Ice Demon, which whatever, and then Vespula and Tyro. So I suppose maybe we should save some of our health for tightrope. We have so many brews that we're not going to use anywhere else. They're not getting used at Vespula. Trying to fight. Oh, I can't run up there. Oops. We have a poorly positioned Tecton on our hands. Don't worry, he'll fix it. Hadera, do you have anything from Yama? Have you gotten anything yet? Or you just open and praying. The Iron Homie I was running with has like 100 KC, and I think he has the horn and all the other non-important stuff. The barrel, some dossiers. Bye. Wow. I guess we really don't need a second overload, do we? Not really. We do need the Revite. We need the prayer potion now. The Revite's handy because of Vespula, but the overload, we'll take it. Or maybe ice after ice. No, we don't have a pickaxe. Oh, we don't have a pickaxe. Duh. The overload's not super handy since we have another one coming from Vespula. It's not a need. It's just a fun little raid enhancer. What can we drop? Nothing. Nothing? The Void Waker. And the range stuff, right? Yeah. From here on out, it's 2 McKins and range, or a mage. We don't need to get in anybody's grill with range. We might stream a little bit longer today, so I don't have work today. I've taken the day off. I'm taking a long holiday, a long weekend. But TBD if we want to spend it on OSRS, because life, you know, other things that need time. Okay. Sorry, checking stuff on the stream. I had to update drivers before I started, and it said there was an error, but I'm going through and checking, and it's not finding what the error was. Maybe I need to reinstall. I don't know. Very strange. I've never had an error when updating drivers. Do we overload again? I guess we probably should. After this room, we'll probably overload again just to handle Vespula. Vespula gives health, so that shouldn't be a concern. And then we can take that to tightrope. Is it SF? It is SF. Okay, great. Yeah, overall, this seems like we should overload again. And then just take the overload from Vespula through the rest of the raid. What is our raid KC? That's a good question. I've asked myself here. Our raid, our Chambies KC is unknowable. Oh, there it is. 579, which is now 580. The last one was our 580th. And the fire. Beautiful. I don't think this... Yeah, that's the scav room that doesn't have anything. So we'll go ahead and do that. Do this. I think we can drop both hammers. Not that we need to, but... so much time. Vespula doesn't take a special attack. Doesn't really, just doesn't. And then, oops. Tightrope. Nope. Or like tight. Nope. You need help right now. That might do it. Nope. That'll do it. As well. Okay. So how are we looking? We got 90s. We're gonna let them climb. There they go. Okay, great. We need big boom, boom damage. Big thump, big thump. That's nothing. Literally nothing. It's like 2 seconds before we had to get to the redemption prayer. Not the best. That's okay. 32. 62. There we go. This is why we overload. 53. 57. He's only got 65 left. 8. We hit a 7? Really? There it is. Okay. Now we need these for the end. Right, this is our end stuff. We also need these for the next room. It's tightrope. It's gonna hurt like an absolute truck if we don't get some health in here. We don't heal our bones. Hit like an absolute piano on our head. Down they go. I don't think we're ahead of Zordy. I know we're not ahead of him because he got 1.8 mil. I guess if we get a Dex, that's what we need. Even if we get an Arcane, he'd probably stay ahead. Right. An Arcane just won't cut it. Some big damage here, Shatter. I might do it. Hey, what you know? What you know? Good job, everyone. All right, we have room for the scavenging. That's to be had. Sweep that up. Come back. We also have prayer potions, so we can use piety. I love poking with piety on scav trips. On the scav part. We're close to a no prep, but I don't think we could do it. I don't think we can pull it off. We need seeds, actually. We're not close to no prep. If we were no prepping, we would need a bit more health. Alright, let me think. Yeah, we usually have 2 more. That's okay. Hello, do you have any interest in providing a little bit of plank? A little plank, thanks. I don't need this juice, but I'm gonna take it. I'm a rat. Alright, let's go. We gotta find seeds, though. Start with building, and then we'll find seeds. Nah, let's do seeds first. That way they have a chance to grow. We don't need this revite. Yeah, okay, so this is good. We have room for 1 of each seed type. It sucks when you only have room for 1 seed. Scrapey scrape. Look at me scraping. Look at me harvesting the worst possible seeds over and over. Ah, brilliant. Brilliant. We're raking on a controlled setting. You can see that at the bottom there. It's our attack style with the rake controlled. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. We're maximizing our efficiency here. Oops, misclicked. Very efficient. Now, while that's growing, while that's sprouting from the earth, gotta take everything else besides you and you. Do we have time to go get coffee on this one? I would say yes. I would say we're in a good coffee position. Once we start harvesting, I'm gonna go get some more Joe. If you're lurking in the Twitch chat, YouTube chat, feel free to follow or subscribe. It's appreciated. And also, your 30-minute invitation. We've completed 365 solo chambers and made 391 mil. So, I'll be right back. See you in a second. When I get coffee, I just take off running to go get the coffee. I want to make sure I'm back as soon as possible. Coffee splashing all over the place. I don't care. Gotta be back. Can we go to Master Mixology and redeem our stuff after this? I kind of want to. I feel like we should, right? Frees up bank space. Makes it so we can do Vorkath on extended trips. Which is a combat achievement and also just be a good thing to get out of the way. Like a 10 kill trip, right? It's 10. Boom, boom. Go through the door. Let's see. Vorkath. Combat achievements we don't have done. There's like 2. No, there's 4. Extended encounter, which is 10 times without leaving. Only your fists, 54 seconds, and without losing prayer points. These are all the least common ones, so that's cool. Yeah, so we just have to whack on a Blood Fury and pretty much chase that down. Sarah Brews and Super Restores. Not a big deal as far as combat achievements go. Honestly, we have a number of these, these combat achievements where they're not difficult. It just is kind of tedious to do them. So like fight caves with melee only, like Blood Fury or Guthans or both. Get in there. You can take a halberd now, the old toxic halberd, and just safe spot everything. Not everything, but you know what I mean. It's a lot easier. There's just a lot of these combat achievements that are like, do I want to spend 30 minutes killing Vorkath? No. But if we take the bone, well, not the bone crusher, we'll take a pestle and mortar. We'll take the device from Mixology that allows us to capture the bones, and we won't lose anything. As long as we're not wicked unlucky. Fine little combat achievement. I think it's a Grandmaster as well. I hate forgetting to put back the stash items. Bro, it sucks so bad. Especially when you think you did it and maybe you clicked it twice and you teleport out and you're like... Or some of the stash tabs, stash units, whatever, have such small amount of items, such a small number. It's so easy to forget. The one on Karamja comes to mind because when I'm running clues, I equip a glory, but I don't wear something in the ring slot usually. So half the time if I teleport out, because the one on Karamja, the hard one on Karamja, is a diamond necklace or an amulet of power and a ring of life. It's like those go in slots, I don't even think about checking. And then I'll teleport out and be like, ah! Worst. Thankfully, that one doesn't happen to be too far from a teleport, but the Heroes Guild one, that one sucks. It's a 1.5 miles from where you can teleport into it. Pretty good. Finish it off. Oh. Beautiful. Oh, the volcano one. That sucks. Assuming you're doing a hard clue because of the demons. But that one's forever away. I guess the obelisk isn't terribly far, but depending on how far you got from it, you might have to go all the way back to an obelisk and then back to the volcano. Oh, somebody got a Voidwaker Hill. Wow. Bonk. Gotta get to the tile and get back in the cycle. Doesn't need to be more complicated than that, really. Did we miss the hammers? No, we hit one hammer. We're just DPSing like a freaking chicken. Ooh, that's more money, actually. These Ordies comes with clues. And the clues mean he's making more money. We need something big here, something juicy, something to put us back on the map. Otherwise, Zordy's gonna keep his lead. Do not hit. Oh, boots, dude, those are big money. Yeah, that's a whole raid's worth of money right now. But do you have 4,900 Irit's leaves? No, you don't. So who's the real winner here? It's Jodie Foster. She's the real winner. Let's go. The boots are still big money, so this task is like paying you pretty well. Expecting something crazy to absolutely take the lead over Zordy here. We need a big step. It's been a while. Sad part is it's only been about 100 raids, so the chance of getting a mega rare is like not that high. But then again, it's 50-50. This is 3. Ooh. Well, goodness. I think that might have been it. Find out here in a second. Oh, yeah, it's not. Beautiful. Welcome back to the cycle, you sicko. Trapped. Wait, when you say whole set, do you include the shield in that? If you're including the shield, you're an absolute unit. Part of the set? Yeah, okay, good. Because I was like, that's super rare. If you have one, more power to you, but chances are low. Oh crap, I'll just stand here and base tank some yellow, some crystals. Base tank the need. Click yellow. I'm instigating my own death. Beautiful. Ready? I have a couple of the shields, and I have dupes of the ones I have, which is probably, I would say, more painful than just not having them. Better to never have loved than to love and lost, you know? Better than to never have rolled than to rolled and misfired in the RNG. That's not true. It is kind of how I feel about my second ancestral hat, though. Like, is this better? Should I be happy I have a second ancestral hat, even though it just sits in the house? I guess. In some world, I don't have it. And I'm unhappy there. Probably don't have banana bread either. That's probably why I'm unhappy. That's what keeps me going. What if... There we go. Yeah, what if we did more than 12 damage? 62, holy cow. Okay, that puts us down there. Oh, yep. Dangerous range. Give him the old 3-step. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. I don't want to say it's perfect, but it was flawless. flame skip is really, I would say, pretty well established here. Doing pretty effortlessly. Not to brag, but I'm killing it. Can stack other players? I don't think so. Maybe if you've initiated, but they won't do it passively. Somebody just walks up on it. They won't just start taking cannon damage. Clicked yellow and I need to click pink. Ah! Life is coming apart at the seams. Good. We've recovered. Expertly. Crap. What you're witnessing here is an expert recovery. How are we doing? Like, actually, how are we doing? Oh, gosh. Kind of really hurt. Oh. Jamie. Ah. Don't stand under that falling crystal. Idiot. Run. Not so bad. One more. Like a real one, though. His health is quite low. So is ours. That'll do it. That'll sort us out. How are we looking? Very white. Very white. Oof. Oh, geez. That was 264k. So, we have made it to 1 mil between those two raids. Well, 264. And what was the first one? 730. So, actually, yeah, it's exactly like right at 1 mil. Not good. Kind of embarrassing, to be honest. All right, let's run again. If we run 3 raids, that's about a 1 in 10% chance of getting an item, right? The last one was 32,000 points. Before that was 37,000 points. That's why you eat your bats, kids. So, on average, not that we should rely on that, but on average, we should be getting something every 30 raids. Actually less, but whatever. So, if we run 3, it's a 1 in 10% chance. It's a 10% chance. I don't feel like... we stream... Well, we don't do 3 raids on Mondays. We don't have enough time. We stream, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We should be getting something like every other week. Yeah, every week, a week and a half, every week or two. It's not like I'm pulling the items off stream. We're not going to go prattle on about RNG because it'll just make me sad. It's just been a really dry spell lately. The only thing this is the end of my little spiel, but the only thing that I've gotten of any kind of value was a Hydro leather at Hydro, which is not helpful. We have like 6 of them. So I think it was our 7th. 8th. Sorry. 8th. 8 and 4. Ridiculous log for Hydra. It's very weird not to have the tail by now, but what can you do? Okay. Vespula means we do need to heal. Overheal, rather. And Guardians mean we need a pickaxe, and we are all sorted out. Love it. Lock it in. Shoot it off. Blast the cannon. Doom, 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 doom. I think we make this our last one. We can go do some clean up that Slayer. I feel like 3 is enough, right? I don't really know how this morning's going to unfold in real life. Like I said, I'm not working, but Bae probably needs some help still getting ready for her day. Just because I'm not working doesn't mean little homie takes the day off and going, wah. At 1,000? I hate you so much. That's so cool. You're so much better than me. You're the person I wish I could be. I hate you in a I wish I could be you kind of way. I want to grow up to be like that. 1,000 is ridiculous. Where'd you get the pet? I don't want to know. All right, go ahead, tell me. What Casey was the pet? What was the last thing you were chasing? What was it? Well, fair. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. In un-OSRS related news. Oh, geez. Sorry. 93 claw. Oh, jeez. I thought I was cooking at Hydra, too. I felt like a real champ. Oh, claw was 1,000. It was... Okay. 93 was the pet. That's crazy. Sub 100. Just like, oh, I'll just pop a pet out. All right, buddy. You wasted a whole super restore. This is... Jeez. That's mind-boggling. That's a crazy RNG. Again, my jealousy overwhelms me. Are we... Ugh. Crabs and then Guardians. I don't really feel like we should use the overload, but I don't see any reason not to. Except for the fact that it's not going to do anything. Pet at 93. Jar 10 kills later. He just looked at the most uncommon things and said, you know what? I should get those out of the way now. And then just vacuumed them up. Just freaking cleaned them up. That's wild. It's not making... I'm not gonna wallow. I'm just gonna focus on the crabs. I can't think about that. Do you have to go back for combat achievements? That's a good question. That's what always bothers me. If I get something done and then I know I have to go back, that would rain on the parade a little bit. Oh, it's good crabs. Last time we said it was good crabs, they absolutely screwed us. So here's to hoping it's good crabs that are good to us. Dude, thank you. I imagine if you, like, no offense, you might be super zoomy, but if you got Hydra done that early, my guess would be you have to go back for combat achievements. Yeah. That's the usual. Okay, you gotta come this way, bud. Thank you. We're just putting him up there for now. We'll pick him up later. Don't overthink it. So what we'll do is we'll bang this one out. Run over here. Oops, that's too far. Good job. Okay, who wants to help me out down here? You? The worst. One more. Alright. Everybody's in position. Everybody's happy where they're standing. Right. Your last DH. Oh, that'll slow you down. I never think about that for irons. I have an iron friend in the game who's like, he was getting into high level content and PKing. That's what he enjoyed on a main. And then he started an iron and was like, I just want to do it from scratch, which is fine. So he started doing it from scratch, like picking up the account and getting going. He's gotten to the point where he has a T-bow and a shadow, which he got kind of spooned on, but that's neither here nor there. And he's trying to get back into like high level PVM and he wants the Grandmaster combat achievements. It's like, buddy, you got to slow down and go to Barrows now. Like there are things in this game that require you to go do that garbage content. You were like, oh, I'm just going to do the zippy stuff. It's like, yeah, now you're going to do Barrows. You can't get to Grandmaster without some Barrows, which is kind of funny and kind of sucks, but it's kind of funny that the game is like, hold on. You need a full set of Daroks to be a Grandmaster. You can't. We could. Yeah, come on. One of those cute little soft locks. But I will say the dude also has no interest in maxing. I don't even think he's online. Yeah. No interest in maxing, which I think is funny. Trying to be a Grandmaster is like, you're a Grandmaster, but don't you dare try that agility shortcut because you will die. You don't know how to be agile. You don't know how to thieve. He doesn't thieve either, which I think is kind of a funny one because he's an iron, right? And so like shards, the blood shards, enhanced teleport crystals. I guess he didn't do crystal at all. He skipped over crystal. He rune crossbowed his way to a T-bow. Sub 500 or something. It was like real early. Anyway, neither here nor there. Point being, just like there's a lot of things you're going to have to slow down and do. You can't just Grandmaster your way with best in slot items. You've got to actually do the Corrupted Gauntlet now, which sucks. Right, which fair play. Like you'll get to the high level content, but then if you want Grandmaster, you also have to do Corrupted Gauntlet. You have to do regular Gauntlet, well, you have to do that inherently just to do corrupted, but like you also have to, you know how to do them to zoom through them. I'm trying to think what else mole. You can skip over mole, but you got to get Dare up pretty well. You could do it with a T-bow, you know, you got to kill Dare or kill the mole before he digs. You can do it with a T-bow, but Darox is really an easy way to do it. Just a lot of things like that where it's like, well, you thought you were going to get to high level content, and actually we're going to need you to kill this mole. Actually got to kill Sport real quick. Honestly, the combat achievements that give me the most heartburn is like that one. The Amoxolotl one, I guess you can do on task, so I'm kind of waiting for a task. Yeah, the 430 CG, it's RNG based, and it's also like you have to be on 100%. I don't mind if it's totally RNG based, but you can kind of, you know, do your best. But that is like play at 100%. Also, hopefully the RNG comes with you, because if it doesn't, it just sucks. Like Vorkath, you can do the Vorkath combat achievement, the Grandmaster one, relatively easily, as long as you are hitting the switches and stuff. You have like a Dragon Hunter crossbow, and if the crossbow pops off with a proc, you're really flying through. But the Corrupted Gauntlet one, there's nothing that can, like, no variable that can just push you ahead. Thought not to give you a lot of space. I don't know. It's not my favorite when you have to be firing on both. Kirby, the content creator, I think the Mole Goat Kirby, has guides for the combat achievements, and he always ranks how much RNG and how much skill, and the Corrupted Gauntlet ones are always very high on both, which I find to be, again, very... It's a bit frustrating, because it's like going into something knowing it's like, oh, the game might screw me. It sucks. But going into a piece of mid-level or mid-high level, like the Corrupted Gauntlet, it's content that's not in-game content, and going, oh yeah, well, the game might screw me, is like, well, that just sucks. Now you've got to do... It's not even that it's the hardest content to do, it's just the game might suck the most here. So hopefully it doesn't. It's terrible. It's fine. It's just... We'll drop a hammer here. That's okay. We don't have a overload, though. Sad to say. Hammer! Hey, we got it. Beautiful. It's a little rough. I have not done the Corrupted Gauntlet once. I should probably do one of those. I need to warm up if I'm going to do it. I just do Corrupted Gauntlet again. It's not like I have a crazy number of Corrupted Gauntlet kill count. I just don't want to do it. 684. I need to do them. I have 9 regular gauntlets. See, the problem is I got my enhanced relatively early, and then I went back for the blade and haven't gotten the blade. Got the pet, and now I'm sitting on the combat achievement you just described. All the speed, I think it's all or most all the speed ones. I just don't do. Just don't want to do those. Sounds like the worst. We're gonna bank these actually. Is it SF? It's not. It's S. Oh, so we do Muddadials and then scav. Okay, so keep this in mind. We don't have to scav mushrooms. I kind of miss it sometimes, and then I think about what I have to do there. Like if I go back, I'm gonna focus on the CAs, and that usually slows me down from missing it. I would miss it if it was like Fosani, where it's like, oh, I'm just going to have fun and enjoy the boss, and you know, there's still stuff to do. Fosani, there's nothing to do. It's all just speed ones, which I don't consider to be real combat achievements. Those will happen when I have better gear or randomly. It's either they will happen randomly or they will happen with so much effort that it's like, that's not the fight anymore. Like Hydra, getting the combat achievement yesterday when I was at Hydra was so much extra effort. Was it yesterday? Whatever day it was. I think it was yesterday. It was so many switches. It was using dragon darts in the blowpipe, which now that I'm saying this out loud, I probably still have those in my blowpipe and probably need to fix that because I don't want to live a life of dragon darts in my blowpipe. I can't afford that. Dragon darts are for speed, combat achievements, and raids. Yeah, so I go for them, I wouldn't say randomly. I would say it's periodically. I won't lock in and like go, today's a combat achievement day. But sometimes I'll go, you know what sounds like fun? Getting that combat achievement. Like the Zuck ones, or not Zuck. Oh boy, I'm biting off a lot there. The Jad fight ones, I think those are fun. So like this past week, I was like, I should get those, and nailed down all the ones that you don't have to kill Zuck to do, which I think is like 1 and 2 Jad challenges and the speed trials related with each. You bite me. I think he's stuck. I think he's stuck. Yeah, I wouldn't say randomly. I'd certainly go sporadically. I have to tickle my fancy. Zilliana's been tickling my fancy lately, but I have not made the trip. Yeah, this is a nice one, right? Doesn't always happen this way. Hey there, buddy. Slurp derp derp. Slurp derby derp. Slurpy derby derp. Scavs? What? Where is it? Where is it? What is it? Mine rocks. Okay, well, we don't need this then. We do love a humble mutt. A quiet little peaceful day with the mutt. 700 for master? I'm closer than that. I'm just not as close as I need to be. The goal for the year is the masters, but if I'm honest with you, it probably means we need to go learn how to do Zuck. Need to Zuck it up, if you know what I mean. Zuck it up and learn. Meaning I need to do Inferno. Yeah, I tried for the elites. Masters, I don't know if I tried. Some of them you have to try, and not even try as in like put in effort, but try as in like go and do the thing. Like redoing, I don't know, maybe you were fast enough on the first go, but I had to redo Galvic and we don't need mushrooms, we said that. Galvic and Glue, the boss fights from those quests, which aren't difficult, but it requires like, like intentionality. You have to actually go do it. I don't think about those fights. I don't think about those quests, you know? So those are easy ones that are also requiring a bit of effort, which is just, it's fine. I will say the Galvic one with the Dragon Hunter crossbow was just so easy. The Tormented Demon ones are pretty easy if you know what you're doing at Tormented Demons. If you don't, that's still pretty easy. I went and picked those up on mobile using a blowpipe. Just because I don't want to do Tormented Demons once I'm all synapsed up. I don't enjoy them very much. I guess they're probably good for Death's Offer, just for synapses. But, oof. I'd rather just get the green log, the combat achievements, and then GTFO. You get ones, like the Jad ones, the Fight Cave ones, that feel like they're probably only possible once you have a T-bow. Which I know is not the case. I know there's some absolute Chad gamers who can get Grandmasters and have gotten Grandmasters without a T-bow. Those Fight Cave speed times, man. Brutal. I'd rather just get the T-bow, you know? Come on. Oh my gosh, she's got 1 health. Oh. Bye. No Onyx today. Kind of a nice change. Rather save the orange lights for the home room rather than the Tecton room. Do we have seeds? We did Guardians. Oh, we banked them. That's fine. We can deal with that. If you're lurking in the Twitch chat, YouTube chat, feel free to follow or subscribe. It's your 30-minute invitation because we're running home again. Zoom, zoom, zoom. I guess we should put the seeds down before anything else. They need time to grow. They need time to sprout. They need time to thrive. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Can you guess what it is? Oh, only dry at one place. Are you include? Well, let me think. Huey Codal. I don't know. Is it a boss? Let me think. What boss? It'd have to be a boss that you've done enough to know that you're dry at. Ooh, is he logged in? We can look him up. Let's look him up. Bing. Ooh, he's not a lot of bossing. That makes it even more difficult. See, the issue with Huey Codal is you can do it in a group or you can do it solo, so it's hard to guess. 750 CGs, and he misses it. Gross. Gross. Find Christ. Place your dry. I'm gonna guess something dumb. Usually what sticks out for me. So maybe Wintertodt? I guess that's a boss. Something like that. Something like maybe it's Rangers or something because you have a lot of clues. Maybe it's something like that. It's not. No, I know. That's why I was saying Wintertodt is like a skilling boss, but still a boss. So I'm putting that aside. But you have enough clues. Maybe it's a clue related thing. That could be if he's iron. It could be like Rangers or something. But he doesn't have enough Rangers or enough mediums to be Rangers. I don't know. Let's think. What else could it be? It's LMS because you don't do it. Okay, we gotta lock in an answer here. Let's focus. It's not a boss. Sepulcher? He's only 86th. No, he doesn't have Rangers. Okay, but it's not Sepulcher because he's only 86 agility. You have to be at least 90 or 92 or something. It's not a boss. I don't know. I need to lock something in. Hold on, let me think. I'm gonna come with some quests. It's just drawing quest. Wait, how many? What's the thieving? 87. Ugh. I would say blood shard or the crystal, like a thieving item, but it's on my head currently. Headphones? You're drawing on headphones? Oh, the jaw. Oh. What's your Slayer level? 102, buddy. I would not have guessed that. I thought through Slayer stuff, but I was like, well, it's really hard to like create or to like tell yourself you're dry on the Slayer items. I was thinking like imbued heart and the gem, but the jaw. Jeez. I don't even know how many I have. I have 4 of 5, 6. I don't know how many I've killed though. It's a lot. Whee! 5. There you go. You can have one. I don't mind. Sorry, focusing. Gulping. Kind of handy. Kind of nice to have. Are you only doing them on task? I assume you're only doing them on task. That's the only way to do it. If you're 4.3 thousand deep and you're only doing them off task, it's like, hey, don't complain. Just do better. You have no right to come here and try to make everyone else feel bad for you. That is not the right thrall. For those of you at home, that is the wrong thrall. No big deal, but certainly needs to be corrected. All on task. Okay, good. Just pushing him off task. You can't stop me. What are you using? Like what weapon? Are you bonking him with a hosta? Or are you Osmanton's fanging? I'm just curious how bad 4.3 actually is. Like it's bad. I'm not disregarding your struggle. I'm just curious if it's like, you know, real slow going, using a cudgel. I use a Void Waker and I only spec them. So it's just bzz, bzz, run away, bzz, bzz, run away, bzz, bzz. Did range? Oof. That's not a fast climb. I did a lot of mine with range. This is a slow crawl. Okay, Fang's not so bad. Not to say that it's like not a hell of a journey, but Fang is manageable. Feels like you're actually getting kills. Oh, hey, the viewers are here. Yay. Real low on prayer this time, aren't we? We didn't have to summon 1,000 thralls. Bonk. It's kind of close on timing. Ooh, good though. We did, okay. We landed 1 hammer is the first one we did. It's all good. Just hang in here. Ah! If we get something, we'll do a giveaway. I don't know what we'll do, but my gosh, we'll give something away. We'll spin the wheel. The wheel of generosity. Of giveaway. The wheel of, here you go. Ow. cool. Took a lot out. Bum 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 bum. Wee, I'm running around. I hit this chicken. Okay, we're good. Just hang. Chill. Hang. Chill. Hang. Chill. Hang. Hank. Hank. Oh, jeez. What is wrong with you? It's a giant dragon head right in front of you. All you have to do is put the hammer down on top of it. Missed it. Couldn't hit it. Swung right past it. Bigger than your body. How do you miss? Maybe it like hit the fingernail and bounced off. Well, that's not the only problem. The task difference in the jaw is also a huge problem. Like if you happen to go dry on those tasks, you're just screwed. Like, oh, no jaw for a while. They are rather boring to kill, admittedly. We had to kill them for bingo. Can't say I love them. I kind of like them because they pay okay, and they're not super slow kills. They're relatively fast. They're really pretty boring. I'll check my Slayer log here, how many I have. It's probably pretty close to what you have. I had the longest dry streak, though. I went like 4 times, 3 times, something. I went a ridiculous number for the jaw, and then just started getting them. Just started popping up. 7 jaws a task. We got 5 seconds on the overload. We got 1 second on the overload. Might be in cycle. It seems like it was cycle. So good at clicking. Don't forget. Actually, you couldn't forget. You couldn't deny it. You've seen it. The clicks are solid. It would be nice. Honestly, half the reason I chased down the Tumikins was so I didn't have to waste scales on the Trident. I was just getting old. You can go back to Zulrah like a noob every other day. No, thank you. Plus, killing Zulrah without the Shadow or without a T-bow is quite long. I guess you can do it with melee now. It's not too bad.
Back in the day, when I was killing Zulrah, it took forever.
Yes? No. Yes? No. Yes? Hey, look at that. Just walk around. Is it? I haven't tried it. I just can't be bothered to go back to Zulrah. I plan to go back when I have a T-bow and actually get it done. Like, you know, collection log stuff. The combat achievements are done. We'll get the collection log later. More about that in the future. For now, it's just not going back because it makes me bored. It's a bit easy. It's a bit quick. Ah! I got it with Shadow and Blowpipe. I might have gotten fancy with the switches too. I don't remember if I pre-venged and then summoned a Thrall. I might have done that. You know, that whole cycle thing you do. Pre-venge before the fight. Go in, tank a hit, get a Thrall. Have the Thrall start blasting. Shadow usually does. I've done it multiple times over with the Shadow though, so it's not particularly difficult with the Mega Rare. Except for Scythe, I suppose. It might be difficult. I don't have that reach, man. I don't have that reach. I have seen people get GM time with melee. We have somebody in our clan who did it last week. Recently. I guess it would have to be recently. It's a fairly recent thing. Point is, he got it with a Chally and I don't know if it was the Noxious or what it was, but he said he got it with melee. You know, I'm saying this out loud, and I know he has access to a T-bow. He's a GIM. Please don't go. Thank you. So I don't know why he didn't just use the T-bow. Must have been in the shop that day. Okay, 2 hits means 3 runs. I hate this game so much. I hate this game so much. I hate this game so much. That was so unnecessary. I was being such an idiot, too. That was so stupid. Yep, go ahead and do that. So stupid. Why am I carrying a shadow? What is happening? Look over here. Holy cow. It's gonna be what, lightning? Yep. The wrong thrall again. I don't think we're in cycle. Nope. We're gonna die again because of my stupid need to overload. We'll get there. I don't think we're in cycle. We're in cycle. Great. It's gonna really put a nerf on the old points, isn't it? For piety, if we're gonna poke this hand. Scuffed equals. I've literally never gotten anything from a scuffed raid, so I think that's a lie. I don't believe in that religion. Scuffed equals scuffed. But today could be the day. Let's let today be the day where scuffed equals stuff for the first time. Why we die. Just to see if God is real. See if this school of scuffed equals stuff is real. Just testing it. Please, please, please don't kill me again. I'm a gentle soul. On the plus side, we're not going to need to overload again. Unless we absolutely noodle here, but we should be fine. We're hitting 50s and 40s. He's only got a few hundred health. Oh, that's a 0. Oh, jeez. It's so embarrassing. Really need to tighten up that poison walk. That's what we've heard today. Oh, that was a dumb place to run. Yep. They just equipped the lance. What the hell? We're just gobbling up food right now. Which means our stats are hella low. Bro still has a ton of health. Holy cow. Okay, that's a 50. Pretty good. A 2. Paired with a 50, that's 52. So don't, don't look sideways at that 2. Oh, good. There's the proc. 46. We're gonna use our last sip of the stam. There's another proc. Probably not as hot as a 46. Put ourselves back inbound so he could spit at us. Scuffed equals stuff. Oh, jeez. I feel like we need to run a redemption raid. This one's been rough. Let's see it. 15 on 15. I'm not seeing any pop-ups. Yeah. So it turns out scuffed equals dynamite, dude. Love it here. Let's go do our birdhouse run. That's all we have in this life. It's birds. Me and my birdies. It's so depressing. It was so sad. It doesn't really make a big difference. Like I said, I don't know, 10, 20, 30 minutes ago. the first raid we did was 37,000 points, and then the other one was 32,000 points. So when we run averages, when I talk about like on rate, I'm always calculating based on 30,000 points, because sometimes you get that, which was what, 20 something, 20,000, about 21, 20,900, so about 21, plus the other ones, which were 32.5 and 37.4. So on average, we're still around 30k. Oop, that was dumb. We just teleported to the place we're trying not to teleport to. We've made more mills than we've run raids, though. We fixed that by getting a dex, I think is how we boosted our GP. We're not quite at 500 mil. How much is a mall these days? How much do you think a mall goes for? Probably relatively expensive. 130. I expected more for some reason. It was just really gassed up with that update, you know? It was like, ooh, is it fancy? It's not fancy. So pros like one fish. It's no, it's 1 in 30. It's 1 in 27 point something. It's my understanding. Maybe that's wrong, but last time I checked it, I think it's 1 in 27. So I always say 1 in 30. That's why I said earlier, like, oh, if we run 3 raids, there's a 10% chance. But frankly, we've been getting absolutely crapped on with the rate. Yeah, Mamo, no, what? Yeah, it's not been the best time. But these are all solos, right? This is all solos. So just the solo rate we can calculate. These are all of the solos I've done. 1, 2, 3, 6, 10 uniques. 10 uniques? There's 10 in here? Is that right? 3, 6, 10. Yeah. So 367. Yeah, that's, you can already tell what the math is going to be. 367 divided by 10 is going to be 336.7. Yeah, see? Math. So I mean, if it's 1 in 27, 1 in 29, we're pretty healthily over the drop rate. So let's say we got a back 5 back, or let's say back 3 back for easy math. So it'd be 1 in 37. No, that's not right. We should divide it. What am I doing? We should divide it by the number of uniques. Wait, we just did. Okay, sorry. Yes, so 360. Yeah, divided by 10 uniques. Or it would be 370. So it'd be... is that right? What am I doing wrong? I'm doing something wrong. We gotta empty these nests. That's what we're doing wrong. Gotta finish the assignment at hand. Oh, so here's what I'm doing wrong. 370. So if we got 3 more, it'd be at 13 divided by 13. So that puts us up to 28. So if we got a back 3 back, we would almost be back to rate. We need like a back 4 back. That's not counting any of the group ones where we were going dry. just in solos, we'd have to go back 4 back to catch up. And this is why I sometimes seems a little bit like baggy-eyed and tired. Chambers. It's not paying the bills like it should be. Speaking of which, I assume at this point Zordy has managed to certainly outpace us in money made. If he's made anywhere near what we've made, he's gotten any other drops. And the last raid was what? 300. So we're 1.3 mil. We haven't even caught up to his 1 drop, which was 1.9. Amazing. And an arcane is currently 1.2. So just an arcane drop wouldn't catch up to his drop. We have to really hit some uniques here. All right, I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do. I probably should go. I could help Bay get ready for the day. Wow, that is 500,000 for the heavy frame. The light frame, 20,000. The heavy frame, 500,000. Jeez. We can't build this, though. We don't have a monk tail. What are we going to do? Let's go redeem the Mastery Mixology stuff, just to get that out of the way. I want it done. Then you're on rate. Well, congrats. Yeah. And a mega rare is about one every million points. So that means if you're running solos, it ends up being about 1 in 1,000. If you're running group stuff, I don't have those numbers in my brain. Just a different set of numbers. But if you're running solos, and not dying, getting about 30,000 points, you don't die, you run a solo, it ends up being about 1 in 27. Let's get some collection logs. I'd hate to do this. I guess we don't have to do all of this. We could just do let's just do the ones we need. I like to bank collection logs. It's more satisfying than having collection logs. So one day we'll get them all. Reagent pouch, I think, is one of the ones. That's one of the ones. We need that, and we need, I guess potion storage can wait. It's a big one. Oh yeah, we have the chugging barrel. Anyway, reagent pouch, just one. And that will allow us, yay, collection log. That will allow us to do Vorkath. My first one didn't show up until like 70 or something. It was a long one. I was going dry here. I went over 50 dry, and I remember I was like, okay, screw it. We'll try TOA. And then TOA, I went hella dry. My TOA, this is not me, this is you. My TOA regular ones were all, well, mostly all solo. 66 solos on regular TOAs, and then the entry mode ones, and then started on experts. And experts went not dry, but like took some time. And then finally started getting stuff. Raids has not been kind to me. That's all I'm saying. Raids and I, we don't get on so well. Just raids in general. Not like a particular one, just raids. All right, I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna try to help Bae and make sure she's sorted this morning, and then I don't know. We'll be back tomorrow if nothing else, but I don't really know what else the day holds. It's kind of a weird day. Yeah, I'm hoping Tob is the raid that like, oh, suddenly everything's good, but you know, I'm not holding my breath. It's a little rough out here. It's fine. I'm not complaining. I'm just like, it's been a little like, it's enough to make a lesser person go, I'm gonna stop. Yeah, okay. So the plan, in stream, I'll clean up the bank. This is a mess. Clean up the bank some. Look at that. Bellator Vestige just sitting there hanging out, chilling. And then yeah, I'll help her with whatever she needs and either go to the gym this morning or I'll find something to do. I got lots of things that I could do on a day off, you know, fill the day. But thanks for hanging out, Hedera, Zordy, anyone who swung through. It's been a pleasure. I'll probably run more raids either like off stream this morning or sometime this afternoon. Not that it matters to you if we show up to the stream tomorrow and have a T-bow. It's like, oh, when did you get it? You don't need the exact time of day. So I'll sort that stuff out and we'll just keep on going. I'm not going to do the potion storage just yet. I don't see any reason. Bank has been manageable. Yeah, we'll do that later. But I'll see you later. Thanks for hanging out. Bye-bye. So long. Kisses.